Welcome to the Personal Finance Podcast for Doctors. This podcast aims to simplify all aspects of personal finance and helps you make smart and informed choices about money so that you can live happier and stress-free lives. Today's episode is brought to you by Chanda Varma, who is a financial coach and vice president with the doctor practice at MFA, the only company in India having a dedicated practice for doctors.
Hi, I'm Chanda Varma, and today I'm in conversation with Dr. Mrs. Pouruchisti Dhabhar. Now, Dr. Pouru Dhabhar and Dr. Boman Dhabhar are a power couple. They have touched millions of lives through their N.K. Dhabhar Foundation as well as B&D Onco Center. Dr. Boman Dhabhar is one of the most respected, trusted, and one of the busiest oncologists in our country today. Dr. Pouru, you have been the backbone, the right-hand man, or should I say the right-hand woman, for Dr. Boman Dhabhar for last 32 years. You have been the home minister, the operations manager, the finance minister for the family. Now we meet many women and we see that when it comes to taking money decisions, women usually leave it to the man, though they play so many different roles in their lives. But in your case, it's totally the opposite. How do you manage it?
See, I'm not a feminist, nor I want to get into gender bias, but it's a block for women because of the age-old rituals and certain circumstances that woman has to stay at home. She cannot manage finances. The man does outdoor work, manages finances, but it's changing. Now, more and more women are more into finance. Of course, see for yourself, see how you are doing well. And in my case, it was very imperative that I manage finance because Dr. Bowman is very busy with his patients and he has got a passion for his practice and for medical field. So no choice, I had to do it.
So what are your values about money? What does money mean to you?
See, the relationship with money for me is like love and hate relationship. Love from my side and hate from the money side. But jokes apart, I'm very proud to say that I started a very arduous journey at the age of 16. I started earning at the age of 16. And after around, I think 40 years later, I'm here. I'm quite comfortable. But my family thinks that money should be hard earned and well deserved. Then it can give you a balance in life and a harmony which you always seek for.
Correct.
That's what I think money stands for us.
Yeah. And most doctors do say that, right? That I work hard and the money just follows. We don't run behind money.
Right. Money should be considered like a butterfly. If it sits on your shoulder, fine, let it sit. Don't run after it. Otherwise, you can never catch it.
So true.
It's like that.
So how has your financial journey been? Did you make many mistakes? What were your challenges?
A lot of mistakes. A lot of time I was cheated. Secondly, what used to happen that, it was very difficult initially for us to say no to people. So some acquaintance or somebody known to us used to come with some scheme, कि invest कर दो इसमें, and we used to invest. We didn't know what it was, but इसने बोला इसके लिए कर दिया. So, and they were mostly defunct schemes. So I lost a lot of money in that. Also, with a lot of insecurity, I used to put more money in FDs, which was not covering the inflation. So I feel I have lost a lot of money on the way. But I've not made money. I've worked hard, but I've not made money. And we are very disorganized in any case. And especially where finances are concerned, we are so disorganized because we didn't know where we are putting what. It was just haphazard. And it was chaos, absolute chaos and confusion.
So although there was money, there was savings, there were investments were happening, but it was all over the place. So you had the money, but you don't know what you were doing with it.
So as the years passed by, we were earning. It was increasing, God willing, but we didn't know what to do with it. And coming from a very insecure background, so I used to always put it in FDs. Okay, kabhi kal zarurat, I will require this money, so I'll have to put it in an FD, a bank FD, so I can get it immediately. So with that idea, almost 90% of what I was earning used to go in FDs.
Also, I've seen that what happens is we invest what we understand and know.
Right.
So a lot of doctors probably know about FDs or properties.
Yeah.
Is that how you also took your decisions? You
Yes,
went with what
yes.
you're familiar with?
Right.
So what did you find different about MFA? What difference has it been in your life having a financial coach?
See, it's like from utter ambivalence to relaxing ambience. My colleagues will agree with me that we do investments. We have invested. But with a financial coach, our investments are planned now. We know the pathway. We know where we are going. And thus, it gives a better feeling for us inside that, okay, lots of things are taken care of. Initially, I was very skeptical about MFA also. I had met a lot of financial agencies, financial planners and all. But what helped us to really decide and on MFA was one of our very senior colleagues in the hospital where Dr. Bowman is practicing. He said, I've given up everything to MFA. Now, he said, since I know that Bowman works very hard, it will be helpful for you that you also do the same. So then we came on board. And what I realized that a lot of my unmet needs were fulfilled. There were compartments which MFA helped me to make, which I had never thought of, like certain goals for vacation, buying a property, our sickness, any sickness in the family was taken care of, paying my taxes. Now I know that I'm well prepared. There are compartments, it's organized that MFA sends me regularly some printouts and all, so we go through that. So because I'm not so tech savvy, so that helps us. Also, one thing which is really pleasing with our work with MFA is that almost every 2 months, 3 months we meet. Chanda comes over to our place. I don't have to go to their place. They come to our clinic. And we sit down, again work out our goals, maybe reshuffle our goals. And since we are becoming old, we have become grandparents, so we are preparing for a retirement, which can be after maybe say 5-6 years. So we can replan, we can rethink, and if somewhere some lacuna is there, MFA tells us, okay, over here something is lacking, we require push over there. So then we know where we stand and what we have to do in future, how much we have to pile up, and of course that helps.
Okay. So, doctors don't like the word retirement. Most doctors I know do not retire, or they work till their body allows. What do both of you, Dr. Bowman and you, think about retirement?
See, if I really shut my eyes and imagine retirement, I can envisage just something as getting up late, relaxing, pursuing spiritual activities, doing all the hobbies which I've never done, things which I've liked before and there was no time I can do, But I think that is very utopian. We doctors are daily wage laborers. I always feel like that. So if we don't work, we don't earn. So I don't know if I will actually retire, it's sit at home, unless there is some illness. But we would like to take life easy. As the years go by, as the time goes by, we want to relax. We look forward to it. We are grandparents, so now we would like to enjoy the grandchild. So in that, the planning is required where MFA helps us. That okay, every month, after some time, you will be receiving X amount, which keeps me a little bit at peace. And also now the fear of insecurities like illness or any other contingency is less. Fear is there, frankly, but it's less. I feel more secure. I feel more confident that of future. That okay, my future can be taken care of to a certain extent.
So, Dr. Poru, what message or what advice would you like to give your other doctor colleagues, and especially women, from your end?
See, we doctors are so busy with our day-to-day life and our routine that we keep our other stuff like finance, investments on the back burner. We really don't concentrate or pay attention, and then after some time realize, oh my God, we work so hard, but हाथ में कुछ नहीं है. Future तो एकदम bleak लग रहा है. As I said earlier, we are daily wage workers. But with this, I would suggest give a chance to financial coaches. It's offloading our burden. At least we can concentrate on our practice, knowing that, okay, we have worked so hard, we have earned, and now the finance is taken care of. We know that future is not so much dreadful, and then we can always depend, okay, this MFA will arrange the money whenever we require. Of course, our own money. But I feel comfortable, and I would suggest that my colleagues, my other doctors, please give a chance, because it's not that we can do everything. See, we are specialists, super specialists, but जिसका काम हो वो ही जानता है. So it's better that certain jobs are given to the people who know it.
So how do you feel now at the end of all this?
I feel that I was working for money. I'm still working, of course, for money, but now let my money work for me. And that's what we should aim for. And this can be done by the financial coach, and MFA is rightly doing so. Now, thanks to MFA, the money is working for me, my money is working for me, and it's giving me a lot of adbhut shanti. It's giving me peace.
You were listening to the Personal Finance Podcast for Doctors with Chanda Varma. If you find this podcast relevant and interesting, do share it with other doctors as well. It will be great if you leave a review, share, like and subscribe. You could also let us know if there is any specific topic that you would like us to cover. For any queries or help, you can get in touch with MFA's doctor practice team at 892-800-6140.